Just because it's ridiculous. Cedar, what's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing? Cedar Grove, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. What you up to, man? What you working on tonight? Hey, what's up, Jesse? How you doing? You guys good? Mm-hmm. 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 Gotta get a couple things done tonight. That way a little bit. I need a pencil. Where's my pencil? Hate losing stuff. Especially hate losing stuff I like. I like a lot of stuff. I also lose a lot of stuff. Pondering Juice Groove or not. Okay. Better. So we cut that just so, and that's just such a good little fit, right? But that needs to look better. I mean, it's cute, but it needs to look better, right? So my idea is a slight lean on it that way, right? Also put potentially a slight lean on it that way. So I sort of end up, you know what I mean? One foot in front of the other, though. I'm going to go over to the belt sander and do what the belt sander be doing. You feel me? Maybe we get a little bit of that cracking. Oh, I did not catch the cutting board. But yeah, a lot of people say the Juice Groove is BS. I like the Juice Groove, man. I mean, I'll be honest, it comes in handy for me. Cut a lot of fruit and that juice right over. Also, you can slide seeds right over into the Juice Groove out of your way. I vote Juice Groove. It's my meager opinion. All right, first off, let's remember our orientation because we didn't write jack on this box. We're going to go ever so slightly on our tilt because we also don't have a whole lot of room inside of this box before we hit that knife blade. This is a very precise set of circumstances. All right, let's go. That's interesting. Let's see what that looks like over here, though. Woo. Burn, baby, burn. It's going to go. Burn, baby, burn. Turn them all out. I could clean it. That would make some sense. Where's my belt? Oh, right here. Right here. Nice rain showing up. See if we can get it to come through. Good enough of them. Knock it off a little by little. I want that burn off that wood. And I'm not even sure what species this is, but it's just got a great texture, and I want it back. I'm finding if I keep it right, sometimes let me go ahead and hit these edges right quick. Comfortable. I know my hands are ugly. You don't have to tell me I'm oh, he's got mad hands. My little son forever just keeps up mad hands. Roughest, toughest thing ever seen. A magnet grabs a little piece of metal. Get that side. I feel like I'm gonna end up having to do some of this with the chisels, man. Like, I do have some new belts though. Yeah. Come with me, friend. Okay. Back to being able to read the chat. apologize for my absence in that brief moment that I had to actually do something. Well, it's my chest at Rossville. Yo, Gay J, what up? No, this is a natural purple wood called Purple Heart. Now this yellowy colored wood, however, I do not know what it is. Came in a variety box that I got quite some time ago. And my education on wood species, slim. As apparently is my will to grab that little plane over there. I really avoid that little plane because I need to sharpen it. And I don't want to. And so as a result, I use the tools that I do like to use. But man, this is not going good. Not. And that stuff is so splintery and splitty. I don't even want to play with it like that. So we're going to have to resort to other measures for a little bit. And I think that means we're going to have to put a new belt on the belt sander. Just got off work half hour ago, been chilling in the heat of my car. I feel that, bro. I definitely done that. Definitely done that. Hold on a second. Let's see if we got some new belts and which ones do we have. We do got some belts. Is it 80? This is a little variety pack. I think we need to put both of them on. We'll do the 80 on the variety pack on the big belt. We can do 60, 80, or 120. I think I'm going to do the 60. I prefer a heavy grit. I ain't ashamed to say it either. Getting these bad boys out. Use one of our new flickaroos to do it. Cut like butter. Scooch out of there. Tough being a truck driving cowboy. Yeah. No. All right, here we go. Holy moly. Why I couldn't catch my breath for a second. All right. Two different methods for getting these. One of them, I need to go get my pliers out of the bathroom. Renovating the bathroom. Yeah. Well, we're not renovating. We're building a bathroom. Yeah. But the yeah still applies. Yeah. Let me show y'all real quick my progress. Got the floor down to the concrete. So now, and I got all my framing up, obviously. That's all my wiring. It's up. Once the ceiling goes up, cut my holes, put my light fixtures in. Got my switcheroo right there. I was gonna go fancy and do some extra stuff, but I'll come back and do that later with the lighting. It's pretty easy to do. Dimmable switches and all of that stuff because I need to do all that, but right now. Right now, I'm just gonna put that shower pan in tonight so that maybe it'll be dry enough tomorrow that I can put in the drywall and then start putting together tile choices. I want to go simple because I want to go fast, and you know the internet is impatient. And it does not allow me to take too long doing anything. Y'all start tuning me out. Subscription wise. All right. Got that off of there. I have a hard time throwing these away, man. Let me set it to the side. Let me just set it to the side. Because I might can use it. My uncle used to say, I might can use it. Hold on. Don't throw that out. I might can use that. I might can use it. Somebody might can use that. Let's see if we. First off, let's scoot you over here. You get tighter or looser? It appeared to have gotten neither. Okay, so that loosened up. And that ought to allow me to firm up. Okay. The tighter belt. Let's see if it's gonna be moving in the right direction. There we are. Lee is fast. that's better? Sweet Marion Joseph that's better. Oh, it's beautiful. Put a little lean in our box and what happens. Damn it. I need that angle. Maybe I gotta try it this way, from this side. Mm. Let's see what we good. That gap though, most of the purple gonna get stripped away to make room for a blade. No, this is already got room for the blade. Now I gotta figure out what angle I want it to sit at. Kind of like that. But I think maybe I'll put some little through joinery right there and make a stand. Or like a little kickstand leg right at the back. Might be nice. So far, I don't know if you can see that grain, but that's a beautiful slice of wood there. Magnets in it, obviously. But I want this to be sort of a piece for a desk. Just sit there. You need to open a letter, pop it out. But yeah, I like this shape. I like what's happening. Got to do something to let it lean and hold just about right there. But that's what's inside. It's cut just to that. And whatever this fruit wood is, this may be, I don't know, I don't want to speculate. Got a nice grain to it. I'll ponder it. I don't want to make something too fragile, but I kind of want to make something delicate looking back here. That I can sort of contour into these. I think I'm going to just make some cuts, man. Put some pieces in there. Let the chips fall where they may. Okay. That's what I'm going to do then. Let us grab our knife. I need a pencil again. Check. What else? What else? What else? Huh. Guess that's it. Let's give it a shot. I want 2 pieces. I want them fairly evenly spaced. There is good. There's good. Where is combination square? These lines in the same place. In them here. Same place. Tighten up. Tighten up. You can get good tolerances out of cheap tools. Saying. Got a player here, Gagey. Trying to look out for my homies skin. Ain't no West on. Not using PPE. Tell me use gloves. You're gonna want it. Be all good, player. Never get your blood pressure up about another person. Please, please, please. Respect the modifications. The modifications. Let's see if that's wide enough. Not even. So we're gonna make some more movement in the movement. And I definitely concern myself with protective equipment for sure. Unless compromises the work, then I will abandon. All right, let's get it out of there. Mhm. They're definitely different widths. Learning a valuable lesson about freestyling, aren't I? Be the freestyle champion, coming with the hammer and the anvil stamping. Hit him in the head with the dreads unclamping. Breaking them down to take a pound, ring the anthem. To the city anthem, no more chrysanthemum. Either way, I guess I'm thinking about another rampant. Ramp him up, run him up. Super champion. Chat, this and that, come cancel. Hmm. Yeah, where's the knife? Where's the knife? Oh, a couple of those there. Duke Duke. No, this would be classier. I'm all about the class over here. I'm trying to be a classy guy. Forget about it. Really don't know how that should happen. I'm gonna have to think about that. I have to think about that. I don't know exactly how. I'm gonna put feet there. It's gonna be that. I don't know exactly what the shape of the feet I want them to be. So, may as well go ahead and get my shower pan going. When is the next shop cleaning? It's necessary, right? Maybe that'll be tomorrow. Maybe that'll be tomorrow. Dang. Oh, hard on you, boy. Let me go start putting the shower pan in, taper that down, float it, and then after that's dry tomorrow, I can show you how to waterproof it all. Thanks to any of y'all that have been keeping up with the little renovation videos or the rebuild of this bathroom. Quite sinister. I can get you in here good. We're pretty much all set up for this floating. I gotta clean the tools. But aside from that, pretty well set, ready to go. Let me move some of this stuff out. I'm gonna have to get some goggles on my face, probably. I'm gonna move all this all the way over. So yeah. We're gonna do this one. Do I have buckets? I should just mix it in buckets, really. Should just mix it in some buckets. Do it. All right. That'll be sort of showing you guys a more DIY way, so you don't have to rely on your own ability to run a float necessarily. Now, for what I'm building, I need my shower pan to be 1 inch thick, at least. And that's 1 inch thick. So I need to be at the top of this and dead flat and level all the way around. And then I'll build my taper on top of that when I get ready for my waterproofing. Might do a little bit of that tapering now, but we'll just have to see. I should clean that, but I'm not gonna. Grab some gloves. See if we can get ourselves ready.
Time for some action. Time for some time.
What are you doing? All right, now I need a drill. Do I have one in here? They're all in the truck. My stronger drills are absolutely in the truck, but the truck's just outside. Y'all want to go with me to the truck? Yes, Wes, we'll go with you to the truck. All right, so we'll mix that up. Let's go get us a drill so we can mix that up. Who is in here? Harold, what's up? Little kickstands thumbnail time. What's up, CJ? Bunch of doodles and see what you like best. What? You have the members in place. Oh, membrane. No, that's not this one's not membrane yet. You get the taper, then you put the membrane on top with this system. You're talking about a pan liner system, probably. But no, I'm not going to use a pan liner system. I'm going to use a sort of fabric waterproof liner system. You know what I'm talking about. I can't see Jack. You'll see what I mean. I'm using a Schluter system. If you're familiar, you'll know what I mean when I say that. But I'm going to do my pre-slope and then come on top of that with it. What did I do with my drills, y'all? What did I do with my drills? Use my batteries for them. And put them behind the seat. Oh, man. I hate having to go look for stuff twice. Found our battery. That's fine. Let's use that battery. Take it over to our station. Go find your brother. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is it in the box of random? Yes. It's in some random box. Literally. All right. A little bit of that away. Hold that for me, girl. All right. We did it. We made it. Yeah, I think we upgraded our glovature. We got the Milwaukee's now. That's how we know we're going to get some real work done. God dang it. That's how we know we're gonna get some real work done. All right, where am I? Up y'all up there in the sophisticated box seats. Let's see if I can lean. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. That's what I want to see. All right. So I put this foam down because you can literally schluter over almost anything. I am going to go ahead and clean this off real fast. Anybody does this for a living would hate me for that. Now I use my trowels for everything. I use them for drywall, I use them for tile, and I use them until they're dead. So my better ones, weirdly enough, are outside because I can handle it. Oh, guys hate that. All right, good enough for the government. So I glued this down. It's going to stay there. It's sort of my border, sort of my height control. And eventually I'm going to cover it, put the fabric on it as well when I build my taper in to come down to this drain that we've already pre-established right here. So now take my drill, take my gun. Grab some agua. And this stuff is bedding mortar. Like quicksand. Like what you would imagine the texture of quicksand to be. It's kind of a weird mortar because it doesn't have a lot of aggregate or adhesion to it. It's just like weird sand. Now, I will warn you. I've been a tile guy. I know a lot of tile guys. Tile guys are prima donnas. You're never going to see two tile guys that agree on the same process. Unless they got the same daddy. And even then, you got a 50-50 chance. So, be leery of comments in the comment section from tile guys. They will go nuts about next to nothing. So, this was about a half a bag, maybe. I got another full bag of this stuff. This is just so I can get some idea of how much I'm going to need to put down initially. So it looks like I'd be safe to easily put down another half bag. Mix it up. This takes a while to set up, like hours. So it takes, depending on how you mix it, but I mean, it's hours before it's unmanageable, particularly as chilly as it is right now. So what I'm just doing is making sure that what I got down here has a consistent texture to it, consistent mix. Some of that in the bottom was dry, as you saw, but I still want all of this, make it in all the little cracks and crevices. Don't worry about those studs. All of that will be behind the waterproofing when it's time for that. I like a float with like a round edge to it as well. It's probably better for this. Let's go ahead and mix up another box, another bag. That took. And the other great thing about this stuff is within the first 24 hours, it's very forgiving in that you can sort of carve it down. If it's not, if it's got humps, you can just kind of sand them down, which is kind of awesome. Now we still got this hose on our faucet from the other day. So turn that on. It is hot water, so it'll help it speed up a little bit. Over to this side. Oh, that's still crazy dry. Yeah, I think I need to add some more. I don't know why I'm trying to finish this. I need more material in here. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, snap. That might be more than what we need. We'll see. call this here is my bed or on my pre-slope. That means all this area should be tapering down to this one drain area, and it should be consistently level and near the same thickness around the perimeter. Now, I'm not going to do 100% of that slope in this moment. I'm going to try to pull a great deal of it. And I would recommend lasers and levels here, particularly if you have not done this before. You do not want to try to eyeball it. So what you'd want to do is put you a nice level line low, whatever that height is that you got that curve to be, around the entire perimeter. And then you would work all of your material up to that height around the perimeter. And then, of course, you would taper it down from there. Stuff is really integrates back into itself really well, this stuff. Because we end up wanting very gradual taper. You can't feel, per se, by walking on, with a clear path for that water to go. So you don't get any pooling, because pooling will eventually lead to all the bad stuff. So there'll be places like this where you got little mounds. I'll come up and work them down. Smooth them back out. Always with the idea that we are working towards that dream. And you could put you could put the levels on top of this if you're willing to clean them off and all of that stuff. But currently I am not. Pretty decent with this. I'm pretty confident that I'm going to be able to get my slope and my pitch like I want it. Only because obviously I'm ancient. But so at this stage it's near impossible to get smooth, but that is what you're aiming for. You want sort of a little gradual belly. Moving down to that slope. Now this stuff wants to self-level in a sense. So it'll soften up in the little mounds. But not anything significant. You got extras. Put it on the edge. Put it at the back. And then perimeter high spots. Perimeter is going to be the high spot. Drain is going to be the low spot. While this is drying, you can leave it alone and come back and work it. If you got the time and the availability to it for the next few hours. But if you don't, you gotta get yourself comfortable with saying that's good enough for now. That's not the final. Right? Which compulsory. Not the easiest thing to do. But remember, we can put some more right on top of this if we need to. We can take some more right off of this if we need to. Our world, squirrel. But this looks like a good taper. Pretty happy. I'm gonna let that flatten out, level itself. I'll come back, check it in the morning, fill in whatever I need to, make sure that my water is running straight to my drain from any place in that perimeter. And we could be good to go. What up, man? Working on this shower pan. So now I got a nice smooth-ish floor, but a place for my water to flow. And then with the liner, I'll put some drywall there, some drywall there. We'll run that liner up all these spaces. That will give us our waterproofing. And that will also give us our next surface to tile. So for now, nothing I can do in here till that's dry. And I'm going to take me a little snack break. I like snacks. And then I'll come back and maybe we'll work on the nightstand again. I think it's coming out good. What y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Ugh. But thank you all for you who did hang out or hanging out. Appreciate you. I'm gonna go. Might be back. Might be back tomorrow. For now, peace. Hey, subscribe, hit the buttons, like, keep seeing me. Hit the buttons where you keep seeing me.